What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome to Ambitiously the podcast, yo. It's so much that I want to give y'all tonight. I promise y'all. I got some stuff to give y'all tonight. There will be a few things that I'm gonna unpack tonight that we gotta talk about them though, because the point of the matter is that's the news at hand, and it is Media Monday. So tonight we're gonna talk about Tory. Y'all know how I feel about this Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion situation. We're gonna talk about Cardi B, and I have some extra like besides what we've gathered as a production, I have some information to unpack about that too. Well, some feelings to unpack about that, and then Nandy Bushell. We're going to unpack that too. And then we have some quick topics. And then I have also tonight some other things that are going to go in throughout the podcast. As you know, this podcast is ever changing. We are ever... Oh, wait. My daughter going to beat my butt. I'm sorry, y'all. She told me. She said, Mommy, put your crown on and adjust it because you are a queen. So... that's what I'm doing tonight. And she laughing. Thank you, baby, for making me put this on. But anyway, she in the bed going to sleep. But I got a lot to unpack tonight. It's a lot going on in the media. And it is Media Monday, so we are going to talk about it all. So, as you can see, this podcast is ever-changing. There are some changes that will be coming. But before I get to the changes that will be coming, let's just discuss the fact that we are at 150 downloads. That means we have had 150 people come and download this podcast, and I'm so happy about it. Thank you to everybody, and I'm going to get back to y'all in a minute. Y'all, I got to show love. Y'all know I'm showing love. I promise I'm showing love. So tonight we're going to do things a little bit differently because I'm going to show love to those who we should be showing love to. So before I get to this one drop, let me get to these people. These particular people, they are near and dear to my heart. Funky Air Productions. This is where our podcast music came from. This is where we got it from. I love it so much, and I keep working on it. I haven't found my mojo with that yet, but before I get into anything else, I'm gonna share a little bit, and then I'm gonna share a little bit, and then I'm gonna keep it going. So if you I put it on because I was distracted, but we've been dropping this one for like a week and some change now. Tangerine Moon. Go check out that particular album, yo. It's dope. Listen. I ain't going to give y'all all of that right now. I'm just going to give y'all snippets. And tonight we are premiering the new promo. So look out for that. But I wanted to do something a little bit differently because I be showing love, but I don't really show love the way I feel like I should be showing love. So give me a second so I can really show love. I'm going to do a couple of things tonight. So tonight she is showing her ass. And because she's showing her ass, I'm going to show her ass with me. You feel me? Hold on, y'all. Wait. Let me get where I need to be first. Listen. I want to show mad love to this particular person. Hold on, I don't want to go too far, yo. Because I'm going to show y'all what she just showed us tonight. Hold on. All right. I just wanted to make sure I was where I was supposed to be. Shout out to Boozy Treat. Yo, Boozy Treats. Go holler at my girl, yo. She be hooking a nigga up. I'm going to keep making sure y'all see everything she got going on, y'all. She got She got all the gummies. All of the gummy pina colada. Oh, Chanel. I'm coming around the corner. I'm coming, but listen, this is how she bringing it. She been bringing it like this for a minute. Y'all don't know, but shout out to Boozy Treats, and I hope. Let me make sure that's still running across while we doing this. Yo, shout out to her, yo. She always make me hungry. That's why I can't go around there like I want to. But look at these gummies, y'all. She doing it big right now. So shout out to Boozy Treats. The information, Boozy Treats. The information is at the bottom. Her name is Chanel Hanks. again, this is not a overnight walk. Like I planned everything. I've been planning everything that I'm doing right now, and everything. It takes planning, y'all. But check her out, y'all. I swear. Wait a minute, we're gonna run through these again. Boozy Treats. You want to check her out, Boozy Treats on Instagram. Her name is Chanel Hanks on Facebook. Look, she was getting ready. She was getting ready for the day. She was getting ready for the day, y'all. She was getting ready. Listen, holla at her, y'all. Boozy Treats. All the information is streaming below. Holla at my girl, y'all. Like, she killing it right now. I love you, Chanel. All right. So, I'm going to take that off the screen for a second. Leave comments, suggestions, like us, subscribe, share. Let me go run through all my drops before I go into everything that I want to go into. So, want to be on the show, we're going to talk about it. I got to get Chanel on here because, listen, she's been dropping treats for a minute now. But want to be on the show, ambitiously, the podcast at gmail.com. I check it every day, y'all. I promise you. We are streaming like everywhere. We are streaming on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, audio. We streaming everywhere. Check us out, y'all. We showing love. Leave a comment so I can read it on the show tonight. Like, please, 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 please. We need all of that. But you have tuned into Ambitiously the podcast. Hey, y'all. We reached 150 downloads. Do y'all know how exciting that is? This has been a long, long process. I stuck to it. I've been on it every step of the way. Like, I ain't give up on it, y'all. I'm not. You need some marketing services. Holler at us. Hold on. Let me get it on there. Hold on. Let me get it right. You need some marketing services. Holler at us. www.thelorelucidity.com. Again, that is www.thelore, as to lure them in, lucidity.com. Holler at us. It's always love for funkyave.com. Yo, they hooked us up with this dope ass theme music that we play in the beginning of this podcast. And I'm going to show you guys more projects that are coming out of there as we go along. It's Ambitiously the podcast. You already know where we are. If you are tuning in and you want a visual, though, hold up. Let me show them love too, because it's people that's tuning in but might want a visual. If you're tuning in and you want a visual, if you are tuning in on the audio tip, because our podcast is like our major system right now. That's where all of our listeners come. Like, that's where our audience comes from. But if you want to tune in, you can go to my personal page, Labora Lee, and tune in from there. Or you can go to our Ambitiously the podcast page. You can watch it there. Or you can go to YouTube, Ambitiously the podcast. You can check us out there as well. You want to donate to the show, $ capital LURLUCIDITY. Again, $ capital LURLUCIDITY. I'm not giving out the line tonight because nobody really calls in, and I don't feel like it. Check out my producer, who is dope as fuck. Listen, this show is packed because of her. Well, because of myself too, but because of her, because there's certain things that I want to talk about and I'm going to get into. And her segue, like, I swear she be reading my mind all the time. Yo, I swear she reads my mind. But shout out to my producer. She has her own podcast as well. It's called Movie Slayer. Again, the podcast is called Movie Slayer. It airs Fridays at 9:30 p.m. We working on some promotion for them as well. So that is what it is. I want to dive into the other stuff, y'all. I just wanted to make sure I showed love when it needed to be showed. You know, like, I'm not going to leave my peoples behind. That's not something that I do. But I am going to leave this up because I don't want to keep repeating it. So if you want to donate to the show, you can donate. I'm going to leave this on the screen. All our donations go through Lore Lucidity because Lore Lucidity is the main business. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about Tory Lanez. Listen, I've been trying to avoid this story like for a couple of weeks now. Like, we've been trying to dodge it, but things have been coming out. But what I've been telling y'all, I'm not going to recap because I don't feel like doing all that tonight. But what I've been, and if you want the recap, you can always go back. I might do a recap in the clips, but I'm not doing it right now. Not in the live. But what I've been telling y'all for a long time now is this. He hadn't been charged yet. He hasn't had his day in court. He just got locked up. But everybody was, oh, well, they lock him up. Nigga, they could take a year to bring up charges on you, 2 years to bring up charges. It's at their discretion. But nobody paid attention to what little old me was saying. Although I've been giving y'all the information for a minute. Y'all, I've been saying he has not been to court yet. And if I was him, I'm giving my opinion first because I've been saying this. If I were Tory, I would shut the fuck up and let it play out in court. But no, he dropped the album. But no, yo, been on social media. But no, you know, it's been a lot between him and the Meg situation. So now, after I said all of that, I'm gonna keep going in. So Tory Lanez has been charged with the situation that happened in July, because that situation did happen in July. We've been waiting, but I keep telling y'all that's not how court works. But he has an arraignment scheduled for October 13th. 13th. Again, as much as I didn't want to keep discussing the story, I'm gonna keep discussing it. His arraignment is October the 13th. It is said that he is facing 22 years for the shooting. He faces one count of carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm and causing great bodily harm. Later, it came out that he shot Meg when she got out of the car several times in her feet. See, I don't know how I feel about. I'm gonna finish reading. In a move, many said to gain sympathy, posted. He posted his son. Like, I didn't feel. Listen, you ain't feel no sympathy when you was out there acting the fool. I don't have no sympathy for nothing that you got going. You didn't think about your son when you was out there acting the fool. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going. So Lane stated, "I'll never let anything or anybody stop me from being a real role model. A great father. I can't go against that because I don't know what kind of man he is, but role model. You would be heartbroken if I ever went anywhere. I'll always be with you. You're my everything, Kai," which is Kai is his son. "And I love you and got you forever." First of all, Tory, I can't say I like to separate the two, because dudes can, especially black men, can be great fathers, but not necessarily be the best of role models. I don't think that whole situation, and again, I'm taking no sides. I'm unbiased in the situation. Meg, you shouldn't have been out there, baby. You should have been in quarantine. So that's where you went wrong. So I feel how I feel about that. Tory, if you out there and you holding a gun, one thing that I told my peoples when they came up here, they had a show recently, and the one thing that I told, it was a whole thing. It wasn't a whole thing. It was just me being big cuzzo to little cuzzo. If you have to carry a gun, then you don't need to be in that environment. And that's just how I feel about that. So the fact that you needed a gun, I don't care who shot the gun. It's your gun and you had it. It was when they caught everybody in the situation. The person that they caught with the gun was not Meg, was not Kelsey, was not the bodyguard, but you, sirs. You got blamed for that gun. So with that being said, I don't know, y'all. Like, this is a sticky situation. Hopefully I will not be reporting on the story until it's court time. I want documents. I want all of the intel. I want the serious situation. I want some information that I had, but it was, I did say that I was going to come back to that story, even though I didn't want to come back to that story. I knew I was coming back to that story. So we're going to see what happens. We don't know. We have no clue. Again, I don't feel like there are any innocent parties in this situation. I don't. And that's my honest to God position. It probably got heated. It was a late night. Everybody was messed up. And I don't feel like it was. I just feel like on the gun tip, you got caught with the gun, sir. So because you got caught with the gun, it's on you. That's what I'm going to say to that. So before I move on to the next subject, where we on at on time, I'm going to try and make sure I get everything in here before we move on to the next subject. And I'm going to show y'all some more treats from Boozy, because Boozy Treats is where it's at right now. But before I go in, I'm not ready to premiere the new promo, so I'm going to play the old one. Shout out to Wayman. Before I even go there, shout out to Funky Air Productions. They provide, I'm going to always show them love, and I'm going to always shout them out. And they provided the beautiful theme music that we play at the beginning of this production. And they have an album out right now. Well, he has, Mr. J Funk Carter. He has an album out right now. It's called Tangerine Moon. I love everything about this project. And it's not just because I'm involved in the marketing part of it, but just I love this project. So take a listen to the first project, the first single that we released as a promo. But listen to this. Listen. Shout out to Funky Ass Productions. Thank you. Much love. Thank you. All right, so now that has played, we're going to get to this next subject. And it's the reason why I want to talk about this personally. And I want to run through it real quick. I don't want to spend too much time on this subject because everybody knew Cardi was going back to Offset. Everybody knew that, y'all. So we talking about Cardi, of course. Recently, she celebrated a birthday. She's a fellow Libra, so there's no beef. Like, she is what she is. I think that's the thing that most importantly to unpack about a Libra. We are what we are. Some of us are tougher than others. Some of us, sorry, y'all, I gotta fix it. Some of us are tougher than others. Some of us are a lot more aggressive than others. But the important thing to unpack about the Libra, is none of us are the same. But Cardi recently, she celebrated her birthday. As most of you have known, throughout this whole divorce situation and lawsuit debacles and all of that she has been having going on, the divorce was the biggest news. So Offset was showing off, like he brought her Rolls Royce and all that, but that's what he usually do when they have that whole situation. Listen, what I'm going to say about Black Love is this. I'm not even going to read the story, but reportedly they are back together. And I want to skip through this a little bit because I have some shit to talk to y'all about tonight. I never felt like in a situation. First of all, I read a story where they wanted her to bash him so hard. And here's the thing that I take from this whole Cardi being Offset situation. First of all, they share a child. It's already hard enough co-parenting. Like, I'm co-parenting. I'm in Baltimore and my daughter's father is I think he in Jersey now, but he jumped back and forth through New York. He's from New York though. And it's very hard to co-parent, in that situation. It really is. So when they shared the post and they're like, oh, she refuses to bash him. My whole thing was, why does she have to bash him, Sometimes shit just does not work the fuck out. That don't mean I'm supposed to bash him just because it didn't work out. And God, I'm not speaking this into existence because this is one of the best relationships that I've ever had, and I'm gonna get back to that. But if we break up, I'm not going to bash him because he's brought so much to my life. And you don't know what Offset, even though you see all the bullshit that Offset brings, because it's public. You don't know what positivity he brings to her life. You don't know what makes her go back to him. So my question was, why do you want her to bash him so hard? And they share a child. As much as me and my daughter's father go through stuff, I mean, I talk about him to people, but the people that are important and the people who are actively involved in the situation, they the people I talk to about it, and that's just what it is. And I don't have to really talk to them about it because they see and they are actively involved. So yeah, stop trying to make us bash black men, y'all. Stop. Like, that's just ridiculous. All right, so before I move on to the next situation, because I got something to really I might even go left tonight because of what I experienced. But I gotta do my drops real quick because what I want to talk about, I'm gonna try to run through everything real quick so I can get to the subject because I don't want we got how much we got time. All right. So I'm gonna premiere tonight a new promo that we recently created. The promotions that I'm showing, I own the rights. Well, I partially own the rights. My marketing agency owns the right. We dual own the rights. In between Funky A Productions and myself, we own the rights to place this production. And I want to show y'all this because this is probably I don't want to say one of, but it's a dope piece that I put together. I did this with my own hand, so I'm proud of it. And the music that we are getting from this project is so profound. I love it. Because we've been listening to this music. It's just it didn't have a category. Now it does, and it's called lo-fi. So listen to this. Yeah, so I gotta take these off because I keep knocking them off, y'all, and I don't feel like doing all that tonight. But so yeah, it didn't have a category. A lot of us have heard that genre of music, but we didn't know what we were listening to because it didn't really have a defined genre. But now it does, and it's called lo-fi, and I love it, y'all. It's some of the dopest shit I ever heard. Now, I may waver a little bit tonight, and it may be a reason why I'm wavering just a little bit tonight because there's some things that I want to address. Let's see if we can get through the Nandy Bouchard real quick. I'm gonna read through it real quick. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm fast, because I have some shit that I also want to add on to what we had going on. So, Nandy. In happier news, a 10-year-old named Nandy Bouchard challenges Dave Grohl to a drum battle. Oh, I love these kind of stories. These are my favorite kind of stories. Listen, my favorite. Look, I'm going to say it. My favorite musician is the guitarist. It is, but my second favorite musician is the drummer. You gotta get a drummer song. But they don't always get a drummer song, but you gotta get a drummer song. So for those of you that do not know Dave Grohl, he's a well-known drummer who was a drummer for Nirvana and founding member of the Foo Fighters. Listen, y'all don't know. Oh my God, I'm messing up in here because one thing about your girl, I'm sorry, I knocked the mic off. I'm sorry. One thing about your girl, real quick, let me tell y'all. What I love is music all around. And this is a perfect segue into one. Let me get my notes together because I don't want to lose it. Because I'm going to get ready to get in one of my daughter's teachers. So specifically a music teacher. But so she challenged Dave, yo. And I'm talking about Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, like Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, like Nirvana, right? And Foo Fighters, like if you know anything about, listen, I'm not getting ready to go there. This little girl though, she's played music from Lenny Kravitz, London, at the London O2 Arena. Listen, this little girl. I wish I had photos to show you. I'm gonna get you. By the time we come back, we getting a photo of this little girl because, again, get a drum or something. But she challenged Dave to a viral drum battle. It's an internet battle, y'all. Like it is what it is, and like that. If you get in, you already know why it's happening right now. It's Corona. I'm sorry. I'm really gonna unpack really more of this story on Wet Wednesday because I love this story. I love everything about the story. But I said some things that I wanted to kind of transition to today. So I'm gonna go through the quick topics. Let me see where we at on time. All right, we good on time. We got a little bit of time because the shit I'm about to unpack. I probably should have saved this for Wet Wednesday, but the shit had me so fucked up in the game, y'all. Y'all gonna understand why I'm going there. And you're gonna understand. We just unpack and listen. This is not just me. My producer plays a huge part of this show. But the shit I'm getting ready to say in a few minutes is all of me. I promise you. But shout out to Nandy. Yay, Nandy. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this battle, Bookie. I'm ready. Oh, I can't wait. So let me get some lighter news before I go into this whole situation with the educational system and why it's fucking me up. All right, so Meg the Stallion created a $10,000 scholarship to be given to women of color. Hold on, I might be getting in trouble. I'm sorry, Reese, but listen. Oh no, it was football. I'm not in trouble yet. So the sponsorship will be given to women of color. The name of the song that she dropped in associate. Like, listen, one thing we do know about Meg the Stallion, she's not stupid. She's very educated. She has a degree. You feel me? She's not a dumb chick. She might act dumb sometimes, but nothing about her is stupid. So Meg, shout out to you for the scholarship. You know, we need more situations for women of color, yo. Like, it's very hard for us. I know as a Black woman who is educated from various institutes, it's very hard for us. We got to get the money up. We got to work hard. Like, it's very hard for us. Then we have to study. And then depending on the situations that we are in, like a lot of my scholastic career, I was in a fucked up relationship, and that'll affect everything too. And so, you know, we need that scholarship money. We need people to look out for us. We need people of our own kind that knows how hard it is as Black women in college. Black women in college. We need that. So thank you, Meg, for that. So let's get to this other news. And I've been hearing a lot about this. But there are rumors going around about Mariah Carey could be doing a Christmas collaboration with Jennifer Hudson and Ariana Grande. These are a lot of yelling bitches. I'm not even mad about it. We need Christmas spirit right now. We going through so much fucking shit right now. Like, we are going through a lot. Corona, violence on all levels, not black on black, not just black on black, but white on black, white on white. We going through so much right now, yo. We could use some good uplifting spirit. So I'm not mad at that collaboration. All right, I wanted to talk about this. Let me hurry up, yo, because I got it. And I'm by 10:30. I'm gonna unpack what I'm about to unpack about Black Girl Magic. Listen, Reese, I want to come back to this story though. The Nandy situation. I do want to come. I want to give her like a segment in Wet Wednesday. So you don't gotta do nothing, babe. I got it because I wanted. That was one of the dopest stories I heard. And then with all of these situations that we going through, I promise you, I'll take all of the positive, and that was Nirvana, yo. The Foo Fighters, like, if you're not a rock head, you don't understand. And I am a kind of a rock head. Like, I listen to all kinds of genres, which is why I'm getting ready to get back to the story. All right, nobody interrupt me right now. No messages, nothing, because I gotta unpack all of this so I can get to what I really want to say tonight. All right, so Rihanna apologizes for using an unintentional. It wasn't a listen. All right, I hate to read it this way, but I gotta read it this way. Everything is alleged on this channel. Everything is alleged. And I'll unpack the rest of that. I'm gonna make it fast. Rihanna apologizes for using an unintentional offensive song about Muslim community in her Fenty fashion show. Why the fuck can't Rihanna use something that is highly melanin? Like the Muslim religion. I don't know why that. And don't get me fucked up. Here come the unbiased. I am spiritual. I am not religious, but I have dabbled in all religions. Now the whole thing is you had to really dig deep for that song. Like you couldn't have found it anyway. Like you had to dig really, really deep for that song. But apparently white people mad about that shit. I don't know why you mad about it, yo. People have used. What about the watermelon song from the ice cream truck? You are offended by them using religious content, but what about the watermelon song from the freaking ice cream truck that we've been listening to? I know I've been listening to it. I was born in 1979. I've heard that song many, many years in my whole entire life, y'all. What about that song? Be offended by that song. All black people don't like watermelon, but let's keep it going. All right, so I can move on to what I'm getting ready to say because I'm good on time, and this is where these come in because I'm here and here. All right, so the Baltimore Ravens, as you in this podcast, if you don't know, you should know by now. I'm a huge Baltimore Ravens fan. Before it was the Ravens, it was the Eagles because we didn't have a team for a while. Like the Colts picked up and packed up and went about their business, but that was long before I actually got in the state of Maryland and the city of Baltimore. I want to say like maybe a decade before I got here. And the way I was raised, my biological people come from Texas and North Carolina. Bible Belt country, but also big football team, football people. So I've always been huge in football. And I've been in Maryland for 30 some odd years. I'm not going to say anything, but I've been here in Baltimore, Maryland for 30 some odd years. So in my heart of hearts, I'm a Baltimorean. I don't know nothing else. And then in 1996, the Baltimore Ravens came, and that was ball game. I'm not like the football team. Like, they my favorite team. Let me see if y'all can. They my favorite team, yo. Like, I don't have no team that I love. I like other teams like Kansas City. I love them. I don't like them when we playing them, but I love KC. Yo, I promise you. I want to show y'all this real quick. I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to see, but I'm gonna show y'all how much I love my Ravens, y'all. Like, I'm a diehard Ravens fan. So of course it excited me that we won on Sunday. Let me see. Hold on. I want to y'all can't see it. I don't think y'all can see it. But yeah, I see all the scores. I don't miss a game when I'm with my baby and we gotta take care of business. I'm still watching the game. It doesn't matter. I watch the Ravens through and through, right? So of course it's exciting, even though they put them little punk ass 3 points at the end of the game. But niggas was hitting. I love that I heard all of what was going on in the field. At first, I got a little mad about the noise resolution, but I loved everything about Sunday. And then on top of that, my other purple team won the championship, and that is the Lakers. You could go on my page and look. I've been a Lakers fan. No bandwagon. I don't like LeBron, but I've been a Lakers fan, and I never trade on my team for nothing else. Nothing. I'm never gonna trade on the Lakers. I don't care who they get. I love the Lakers. I've been a Lakers girl. I got T-shirts. It's photos. You can see all of that. But with that being said, now I got to get into the nitty-gritty. So we talked about this little young lady, and we talked about specifically Cardi B. We won't go back to Cardi B. We won't run it all the way back to Cardi B. So I experienced something today. I'll get to the change last. Now, let me go to Black Love first. So what I love because I can run through that really fast. I love seeing Black Love, y'all. That is my favorite thing to see. I love to see an African American male and an African American female just be in blissful love. Maybe I love it right now because that's what I'm experiencing. Why I'm experiencing that is because the person that I chose to be with was my friend first. And he holds me down on all levels, y'all. Like, I don't look for the financial. I can get my own money. He can get his own money. I know he can get his own money because he's a hustler. But he just be there for me on so many levels, and that's important to me. So I experienced some Black love other than my own this week, and it was just so beautiful to see. And it was amazing, y'all. I love experiencing Black love. I'll get to the changes later. Maybe not tonight, but I'm going to get to this subject tonight. So today, of course, we all know our children are homeschooling. So that makes us principals. Not only parents, but principals. So I'm the principal. I'll be in here on my daughter. I'll be on her shit. It's not a class that she attends that I'm not a part of. And so the one class that she has, because I'm so passionate about it, is the music class, right? So today she was in music class. I'm not going to call her music teacher's name. But in the beginning, the subject matter of music class today was Latino music. And so the beautiful thing I love about being a parent is this, that I can fill my daughter with so much culture. Culture is different. It's crazy. Her brother is half Puerto Rican. You feel me? Her brother is Puerto Rican and Black. So she has a diversity within her culture, and she lighter than him. Not the point. But today, they went to music class. Y'all gotta hear this shit. They went to music class, and so she's discussing. And what made it, she started on the Macarena, which was cool because I was all in Macarena mode because it's something that I grew up on. And then she started talking about different Latino artists. But then she got to Cardi B. And here's where my problem comes in. She got to Cardi B, right? I got time. She got to Cardi B. And my daughter typed in, I don't know who Cardi B is. And she's like, you know who Cardi B is. Of course you know who Cardi B is. Bitch, I'm not going to call her out her name. Let me tell you why my daughter doesn't know who Cardi B is. Because I don't expose my daughter to Cardi B. That is not somebody. My daughter listens. My daughter is still a kid. She still watches My Little Pony. She watches different things on YouTube, but generally, there's still kiddie situations. Everything I watch, everything that she watches. Even if I listen to music, and I'm very big on musicians who play their own instruments. I'm on a different wave right now. So my daughter is not exposed to Cardi B. So it's not unheard of for her not to know who Cardi B is, because that's not somebody that I don't want her listening to WAP. My daughter is 8 going on 9. I want her to be a kid for as long as she is supposed to be a kid. But what she felt today was ostracized because that teacher, I'm going to send her a message because I'm that kind of person. So she can know that children are diverse. And just because she has an African American, because they see me, I'm always at my daughter's school when school is, available for us to be there. Why would you assume that my daughter knows who Cardi B is? Now, let me give you some culture real quick. I listen to classical music, soul, neo soul, jazz. I do listen to hip hop, but I'm biased with hip hop. I listen to R&B, but I'm biased with that too. Like, you can't assume that every child is. And as far as my child is concerned, I want her to be a kid for as long as she can fucking be a kid, my nigga. Like, I do not want her growing up too soon. I don't want my child growing up too soon. So I'm okay with her liking My Little Pony. And even when she plays Roblox, which is her favorite game, I'm right here. I know who she's playing with. I know the exact kids that she's playing. Even if there's some extra kids in it, I got access to that. Why would you assume because she's African American? Everybody knows everybody don't know who Cardi B is because everybody don't listen to Cardi B. I personally have a few songs that I like from Cardi B. I do, but I've never listened to them around my child. I can't even find them right now. All right, so I got these, and then I got other, because if they die, I gotta have my backup. My child doesn't listen to anything that I might listen to. Everything that my child does is child related. So I felt some kind of way today. I wanted to cuss her out right then and there, but they were in class, so I couldn't do that, and I wouldn't do that. But I did make it clear to my child that I am going to have a discussion with her teacher. I'm going to send her teacher a message. Never assume that anybody's child does anything. My daughter does not know who Cardi B is, and until she's old enough to register in her brain, she will not know who Cardi B is. Why would that be her role model? I would rather her have other influences, and not even them, because they was fucked up. But if you're gonna listen to anything, I want her to be well diverse in music. I'm okay with her still listening to Frozen. I'm okay with her still listening to like the sound, like the soundtracks from Disney. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with her knowing the score from any Disney film. I'm okay with her knowing the score for any film that is G-rated. I'm okay with that. No. Somebody told me a while back, and this is why I rushed through all the other stories. I'm gonna get back to the other story though, because that's dope as shit. I want to see where that goes. But I am okay with her knowing the score from movie soundtracks. I'm okay with her knowing how to read music. I'm okay with her learning how to play instruments. I'm okay with her. I'm definitely, without a fact, positive for a fact, okay with her not knowing how to dance. And what y'all say is dancing is twerking. I'm okay with my kid not knowing how to twerk. She can read. She can read a lot of you niggas under the table. She can spell. She can spell a lot of you niggas under the table. She can write. She can write a lot of you niggas on the table. My daughter sings. She can hold a note. I don't need her twerking. I don't know her. I don't need her to know who Cardi B is. Cardi B is my, and Cardi cool. She a fellow Libra. I don't got no beef. But when it comes to raising my child, I don't need her knowing the lyrics to Cardi B. I don't need her. Like, that's not what I'm raising a queen. And I'm gonna put my crown back on. She's asleep right now, but I'm gonna put my crown back on just for her, because she said, "Mommy, you gotta wear your crown. Let me adjust it a little bit." I'm okay with her not twerking. I'm okay with her not knowing who Cardi B is, because my baby's a princess, and she said we always should adjust our crown. She don't need to know that. She don't need to be out here being ratchet. My baby is very much a suburban girl, and I like it. I love it. And so are my extended children, my bonus children. I love it. I love when they get together. It's amazing. All the extended children, like my extended children and my child, when they get together, you can see that they are suburban children. I'm all right with that. Stop making our little black girls think it's okay to be out here twerking, yo. Stop. I love fashion, and don't get it. You might see a little cleavage. For 41, I pull it off. I'm just saying. You might see a little something, but you never see more than what you need to see. I need y'all to stop making our kids think that they gotta twerk and they gotta know all these ratchet ass lyrics. I need that to stop. My baby don't know none of these lyrics, so I'm gonna send a message to her. At first, I felt some kind of way, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. I felt angry when she was like, everybody know who Cardi B is. No, my child don't know who no fucking Cardi B is. Fuck, I'm nothing against you, Cardi. It's all love. But as far as a lot of the times when they blame everything on music, the reason why the things go as far as music goes is because you're exposing your child to it. So where we at on time? That y'all have no clue how I wanted to email this teacher. I'm trying to be better. I wanted to send her the angriest message ever. Like, why does my child have to know who the fuck Cardi B is? No, but she knows who Beethoven is. She knows who Nina Simone is. She's cultured. You feel me? And it's not the way y'all say we should give culture. You feel me? I give her a diverse culture. I want her to learn some of everything, because a lot of everything that these people that I'm trying to teach her about, even the European side is a part of her culture. A lot of things that people don't know is that a lot of her family in New York, like even though they a lot of black, it's a lot of Irish roots in her DNA. And then we had on my side, so I don't want her to be just only knowing about. I try to teach but she knows about her black history because she knows that her mother is very militant, but not necessarily as a black mother am I teaching her about Cardi B. I'm not. It's a lot of MCs that I could teach her about before female MCs that I could teach her about before Cardi B. Her mother is a product. Her mother was born in 1979 and is very much a product of the 80s and the 90s. There are a lot of female MCs that I can introduce her to before Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or Little Kim or Foxy. You feel me? Like, why would you assume that? So that shit made me so mad. So I feel like I have to go and give them knowledge in a proper situation, in a proper setting. I'm not going to go up there on a crazy tip, but it is what it is. So that made me feel some kind of way, and I wanted to talk about that. That's kind of why, because that happened today, y'all. Like, that seriously happened to freaking day, and it just took me over the top. Like, why the fuck do she gotta know who Cardi B is? No, she don't know who Cardi B is. She know what not My Little Pony is, though. Y'all see she know what My Little Pony is, though. Her mom is still a kid. Look, we got Baby Yoda. Thank you to my producer for providing me with that picture. I got in my other spot too, though. And then she gave me this beautiful mug that I'm drinking from. Say hi to Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda. Nah, my kid is not that kind of kid, yo. We just different. I don't follow trends. I follow what I like. The clothes I wear them because I like them. It's not about what everybody else like. I gotta feel comfortable in them. So it is what it is. All right, so now, all right, we good on time. I'm gonna drop some jewels real quick. It's a lot going on. So I want to give a special shout out to Funky Ab Productions, www.funkyab.com. We do run that website. I gotta update it, but because there's a lot going on, a lot happened in the last couple of weeks. Check it out. Vibes. Shout out to a day one. I love you, Rashawn. Thank you for always tuning in. Oh, thank you. This particular mug, my producer bought for me because she knows how I love Star Wars. Like I said, we don't follow trends. We do what we like. And one thing that I've always loved, I've always been a fan of since I was a little girl, is Star Wars. I remember going to the movies to see Star Wars. I've been watching it since again. I don't feel no kind of way about my love for Star Wars. I love Star Wars. But specifically, Baby Yoda. That's my boo. Hey, Baby Yoda. Show Baby Yoda some love. Yeah. I love Baby Yoda. And wait. Baby Yoda in the background too. I'm just saying. We love Baby Yoda over here. So, and my baby, she has a Baby Yoda as well, and she has a stuffed Baby Yoda. I have we don't play about Yoda, y'all. The Force is with us. I don't know what y'all heard, but it is what it is. I'm still mad about the teacher assuming that my baby know who Cardi B is. Like, who the fuck is Cardi B? She need to know who Cardi B is. But anyway, thanks Rashawn for showing us love. Thank you for always tuning in. Oh, y'all, before I get to the next promo, I might run a little bit over, but I can't leave without showing my people love. And I'm gonna show one more promo before I go because I've been really working hard, and the people that I work with, they've been working really freaking hard, y'all. We've been out here working hard. Y'all have no clue how hard we work, but y'all know how this go. I'm gonna go by country, and then I will go by city because I always gotta show love. I love you guys so much. Thank you to the United States of America. Thank you. You guys are 84% of our listenership, and I love you guys so much for tuning in. We made it to 150 downloads today. Like, I mean, not today. Actually, that was last night. I'm just announcing it today, but you have no clue what it feels like to see that shit. Like every milestone is amazing. But it was like 150. Thank you guys so much. So thank you to everybody in the United States, France, the Philippines, and Germany. This is my main focus. Like, y'all been showing mad love, and I love you guys so much. I'm going to go city by city real quick. We got time. Columbus, Ohio. Thank you for showing the love. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't even know where y'all came from. Y'all came out of nowhere and just, we here. San Jose, California. Thank you for the love. I love y'all so much. The DMV. Definitely love. That's next door. To whoever listens in France, thank you so much. I love y'all so much. That's dope just for people. First of all, France is on my bucket list of places that I need to go, y'all. I promise you. I got some stuff I need to do in France. Norton Shores, Michigan. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I appreciate you guys so much. Ashburn, Virginia. Thank you. Love you for tuning in. Boardman, Oregon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Philly. Shout out to Philly, Pennsylvania. Thank you for tuning in. McKinney, Texas, family. I feel like that's family. Thank you for tuning in. Pikesville, Maryland, Randallstown, Maryland. Thank you for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Astor, Florida. Thank you for tuning in. San Juan, Metro Manila, because there is a thriller in Manila. Y'all, I swear, I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Muhammad Ali said it best. Norwood, Ohio. Thank you for tuning in. Munich, Bavaria. Whoever is listening in Munich, I thank you so much. I'm not going to say the other one in Bavaria because I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to be that person. But whoever is listening from Bavaria, thank you. Gravesend, New York. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. I love you. Baltimore, Maryland. Essex, Maryland. Whoever's tuning in from... no, let me get that right. Baltimore, Essex, Suitland, and Aspen Hills. Thank you for the at-home love, y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in. I just got to make sure I show love where I should be showing love because these people hold a nigga down. They hold me down, y'all. Wait a minute. Somebody hit me on my phone. Okay. That was email. Business email. But thank you guys for tuning in. I love you so much. I try not to cry when I read this because I get emotional. Like, thank you for tuning in so much. You guys are the reason we have made it to 150 downloads. Share, like, subscribe. I don't care however you get in this podcast. We need all of you guys' support, and I love you so much. That's dope, y'all. It blows my mind that people are listening to this podcast all over the world. It blows my mind, y'all. Good night, Rashawn. Oh, thank you, Rashawn, for telling me I'm awesome. Thank you so much. But it blows my mind, y'all. I'm not going to take. I got 6 minutes, y'all. I got 6 minutes though, because I can say all of this in 6 minutes. But it blows my mind sometimes. And I think last night it really took it over the top that we had 150 downloads. Thank you for listening to little old me. Thank you. We're going to improve on this platform. And with that being said, it's a lot of changes coming. So by the time that we make it to 200 downloads, I'm hoping we make it there. I pray that we make it there. We are gonna have a membership site, and we are gonna have Discord, and I'm gonna be able to give you guys so much more. With YouTube, we are censored a little bit, and that's okay. So things are gonna slowly but gradually look a little different with this platform, but I'm not gonna stop, y'all. I'm just gonna change how we do business. We are building a network, so make sure you tune into my boo. Tune into her every Friday night. Hold on, let me get her banner. Hold on. Every freaking Friday night at 9:30, and I might be on there sometimes. Reese, we gotta do this Charm City joint because I'm ready to review this with you, baby. But tune in to her every Friday night, 9:30. Again, let me see. Let me give Boozy Treats one more shout out, yo, because listen, she be making me hungry. She be making me hungry. Every time I see anything that she do, yo, I always be like, I need to get there. And the crazy part about it is, right? Sometimes I can't get there, but she been doing it for. Hold on, y'all see how she in there making it happen. She in there making it happen. We gotta get back. Hold on, let me get to the right one so that y'all can see. Like she be in there. I'm not gonna show y'all all of what she do, but Boozy Treats. Her name on Facebook, Chanel Hanks. If you want to highlight on IG, that's Bougie Treats, and the hashtag is Bougie Treats. Like, listen, she don't know I'm working on her, but I wanted to show what she be in it. She be working miracles, yo. Chanel, stop making me hungry, baby. Stop making me hungry. But she be doing her thing, and she makes all kinds of delectables, baked goods, gummies. I think she's transitioning into the THC industry, but she be holding it down, and so shout out to her. Boozy Treats. She always creating something. But this her page. Go highlight her, Chanel Banks. We on it, baby. You don't know it, but we on it. All right, so let me stop saying that. Shout out to Chanel Hanks. Thank you, baby. Love you. And then I'm gonna close this podcast because we are at the end of our night and time is of the essence. So I'm gonna show love. Wait a minute, let me get Rashawn off of here. Thank you, Rashawn, for always showing love. Thank you for showing up and watching this podcast. I appreciate you so much. I love loyalty, so I got mad love for you. Thank you, babes. All right, so I'm gonna close this one tonight because I said we live in loyalty over here by shouting out Funky Air Productions. We're gonna close this podcast out with actually their newest promo. It is a Lower Lucidity promotion. I did build this with my own hands. I love this promotion. It just shows me I'm getting better at my craft. But check this out. The name of this joint is called Retro. It's dope as fuck. Check it out. You can catch it on iTunes, Amazon. It's everywhere, but you'll see in the promo. Yeah, so with that being said, y'all, we're going to close it out. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to everybody who's listening. Again, you can check us out everywhere. We on iTunes. We on just type in Ambitiously the podcast. You can type it in your browser right now and it'll pop up. Like, I promise you. You're not going to be lost. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. I love you. Tune in for Wet Wednesday. Wet Wednesday is true for the 5th. Get your questions ready. I will open the hotlines on Wednesday because I want you guys to I kind of wish I had my whole other situation together, but it's coming together. But ask your questions. You can ask us a question in the comments. You can send us the email at ambitiously. Let me show you this real quick. Ambitiously the podcast at gmail.com. You can leave a comment wherever you see we are. Like, just, I'm ready to answer some questions. So holla at me. All right, good night, y'all. And I'm play this promo to close us out because it's some of my best work. I don't like it's dope. The music is dope. Everything about this situation is dope. It's just dope. Holla at us. All right, good night, y'all. Love y'all.